Hey there, it's Tina with First Alarm Wellness. Wanted to give a shout out to everybody in these crazy times that we're living in. And if you're living in San Diego County, then you're part of the rain-geddon that's been happening in this last week. And as I was driving over to the office to do some telehealth with some folks today, I realized that this is really something that we are not used to. Even under normal circumstances, having 5 days of kind of consistent rain and grayness is not what us Southern Californians usually have to deal with. And so I thought, oh my gosh, this is a good point to talk about. So you may have felt a change in kind of your energy level and even your mood. And with everything that's going on, we're definitely feeling those things. People are starting to feel a little bit more irritable, not having the same kind of feelings of camaraderie, altruism, we're in this together kind of a thing is starting to kind of fray a little bit. I'm noticing it in my kids who have been great for like the last, 2 to 3 weeks, but now, the fights are starting to happen. They're starting to get bored. The video games even are starting to kind of lose their pleasure. So things are getting a little rougher, and this weather does not help us. You may have heard about things like seasonal affective disorder, which is a real deal thing. People where we don't get good light. If you've been in my classes, if you're in law enforcement and fire, we talk about the effect of blue light and how blue light is good for us when we want to be awake, but not good for us when we want to be asleep. And what does the cloud cover do? Well, it filters out the blue light that we have, and so we're not getting that light that energizes us, that tells our body that it's not time to produce melatonin. It doesn't fight against that sleep cycle. And so not only does it have an effect on our moods, but it does on our energy as well. So it's a real thing, and I want you to know about that. So what can you do? You can brighten up your spaces. Now, I don't have my lights on right now because I was just doing a video with some clients, and I like the filtered light that comes from my window. But turn the lights on, open up, read in front of a window if you can. Do whatever you can to brighten up your space. There are some great things, resources you can buy. Anybody know what this is? It's a light box. I got this one actually a long time ago at Barnes & Noble, of all places. You can find them online for sure. Costco used to even carry them. You don't need a prescription or anything to buy them. And check this out. It is bright like the surface of the sun. Why? This light gets into our eyes and actually helps generate that energy that we were talking about. So if you are really feeling kind of this mood change, hopefully our weather is going to change, or if you live in an area where this is kind of the norm, invest in one of these suckers. They really do work. You spend, about 20 minutes or so, again, reading, cooking. You can set it up in all different places. Not before you go to bed, but start it out in the early morning. If you can't get out in the morning and sit out in the sun, take a short walk around your house. Exercise is something that is still allowed as long as you're not doing it in groups of people. Get out there, get some light. I'm going to do another video about some sleep hygiene type things that, again, we should kind of be keeping an eye on to keep our sleep schedules as good as we can. If you have any questions, y'all know, reach out to me or any of our crew anytime. You can reach us at hello@First Alarm Wellness or any of our first names. So Tina at First Alarm Wellness. If you have any questions and you don't know who to ask, shoot them towards me. You can also give us a call. The office number is 760-650-4128. Many of you have my cell phone. You're also not willing, but welcome to call that as well. Hey, I hope you're all doing well. Your families are well, and we really look forward to actually being able to see people in person. I am an extrovert. This is very hard for me. You all know that. So be well, and we'll talk soon. Bye.